Welcome. Let's look at the ephemeris option on Jyotish portal. It is packed with a lot of features, and it is going to get better. So let us explore some of the features of the ephemeris section. This is the landing page for the ephemeris. The title says monthly ephemeris for all planets. So you have to populate this for, let's take the month January, and the year, you can select any year that you want. Let's put the time as 9 a.m. Let's leave it at New Delhi. Anansha, you can select from any Anansha that you want. But let's stick with the KP's Swiss Anansh. And then the nodes Rahu Ketu's true or mean position. So let's leave it as default. This is the layout for the all days of the month. So we selected the month of January. So this is the layout for the entire month. Now, when you click on this toggle button, then it will show you some more information like time, place, the geo coordinates, and then the what Anansha was selected. This is the where you can easily navigate to the bottom, top, and this match date. This match day is when it will jump to the row for the current date. If I click on this, it will jump to the current date. Current date means whatever month you are looking at. So the current date for that month. Let's look at what the data is given for the each planet. So you will see the sign, degree, star lot, sublot. This data is given for each of the planets, all planets, including the outer planets as well. And if a planet is in retrograde motion, then you see this flag over here, the R. So that indicates the retrograde motion of the planet. All these headers that you see over here, they are all fixed. So when you scroll, the header is always visible. Let me show you. So if you scroll, all these headers are visible. So let's say if you are looking at this particular piece of data, then you know that you are looking at Venus. What happens when the headers are not fixed? Let me show you what happens. So when you see a table where the headers are hidden like this, and now if you are looking at this piece of data, you will have no clue whether it belongs to Jupiter or whether it belongs to Moon. So then there is some confusion, but not on the Jyotish portal ephemeris layout. It's a very simple, inviting, neat and clean layout. No ads, no intrusive side banners, nothing. So you will not have any problem in navigating this particular page. And if you are looking for like if you want to jump to any specific date, let's say you want to jump to 16th of Jan. So you can make use of the browser's own the search functionality. So if you type 16, you see if you just type 16, then it is going to give you a lot of 16. You see all these 16s are highlighted. But if you look at the date side, you see there is a dash after each of the day. So that is the differentiator. So if you just put a dash over here, you see now it has highlighted the 16th January. So some of the browsers own functionality that you can use to navigate to whatever piece of data that you are looking for. Now another thing is you see this the DST thing. The DST is the daylight saving time. So in India, this daylight saving time is not observed, but in many parts of the world, the daylight saving time is observed. For example, currently the daylight saving time is being observed in USA. So let's go and see what happens. Let's take March and then New York. Now, when you look at this DST column, then you see from this point onwards, you have this DST flag appearing over here. So from 9th March at some point in the day, the DST or the daylight saving time became applicable in the USA. So this is what this flag indicates over here. Now let me show you how to use this ephemeri to create horoscope where sometimes many pieces of information is missing. I'll show you with one practical example. But before I do that, let me thank Ashok Gala. So who is Ashok Gala? Ashok Gala is a Jyotish portal user. I have not spoken to him. I don't know who is, but he is very positive and enthusiastic about Jyotish portal. He lives in Mumbai, and he has been very helpful in suggesting us some enhancement. And recently he did share that our moon calculation in the ephemeris section was not precise. So, I thought that I should thank Ashok, and if he's watching this video, Ashok, thank you very much, and I look forward towards your same enthusiasm. And to all of you, if you guys also find some bugs and or you have some suggestions, feel free to contact us, send us an email. Jyotish portal, we are going to pack it with a lot of options and based on also some suggestions that are given to us by you. So Ashok, thank you very much once again. Now let me show you with an example that how you can create a horoscope with the missing piece of data. So when I was working on this video, which is based on an article that appeared in the magazine that was edited by Professor Krishnamurti, this article is a very different kind of article, because in this article the author has positioned himself as someone who looks at the sublord more compared to the star lord. The usual KP rule is that the planet will first give the result of the star lord, but in this article the author has shared one example where the planet is giving the result of the sublord. The star lord is totally kind of ignored. So in that sense, this article was very important, and I thought I should be sharing this article, especially when it had a sanction from Professor Krishnamurti. It appeared in that magazine. So I started recording the video, and then I realized that the this article actually has no date of birth, no time of birth, and no degrees of planet. This small intro, it gives you an impression as if some date time is mentioned, but actually it's not. This intro is just mentioning about a person when he came to meet the astrologer sometime in 1965, and the question was regarding the some transfer that he was expecting in his job. So the the KP readers and KP books, KP magazines, they are full of these kind of horoscope where the proper data is not given. In two or three of my videos, I pointed this out. So same frustration I had over here. There was no date of birth, no time of birth, and no degrees. So let me show you that how I went about in working out the date, time, and place on some of the information that was given. The first thing was that since he mentioned this person came in during 1965, so I thought that it must be married. This person must be married, must be in some kind of a government job, expecting a transfer. That is what he has mentioned. So I said, let me start with the year 1930. This is my reference here. Just I just selected 1930, and then I took the help of AI to match some of the points which are given in this Rashi chart. This is a Rashi chart, and you see Jupiter is here, which is a Gemini, and Saturn is in Sagittarius. So in the Rashi chart, we know that the Jupiter is in Gemini and the Saturn is in Sagittarius. So I asked the chat GPT, can you provide the date when Saturn was in Sagittarius during the 30s based on the Vedic astrology ephemeris? So the chat GPT gave me this range, the 1928 to 1931. So at least one first criteria was matching. Saturn was in Sagittarius. Now my follow-up question was, when was Jupiter in Gemini during the above mentioned period? So the answer the AI gave me was June 29 to 1930. So this is the period that I said, okay, uh, let me mark this period, and based on this period, do find out the rest of the information for that horoscope. I asked some more questions to the AI about the position of Rahu, and then I was able to figure out that the year has to be 1930. So I was correct about the year. And then we know that the Jupiter is going to be in the Gemini until the June 26, 1930. So 1930 year and before June 26, 1930. This much we know now. So next was the month. You can get the month from the position of the sun, because sun has a very stationary kind of motion in the movement in the zodiac, 1 degree a day. So 15th April to 15th May, sun is in Aries, and then 15th May to 15th June, sun is in Taurus, and then from 15 June to 15 July, sun will be in Gemini. So here we know that sun is in Gemini. Sun is in Gemini. So now we know this person. So year should be 1930. Year should be 1930, and his date of birth should be between this period. Now, since here the sun's star lord and sublord is given, and like I mentioned that sun's movement is like 1 degree a day. So based on this, and since I knew from top of my mind that how much degree this particular star lord sublord means, so it's not difficult. I mean, if you go to the Jyotish portal and we have an option of 1 to 249, So there, if you look at the Gemini and the Rahu and the Jupiter position and that particular degree, and start counting from the 15 June, then you can make it out. So I was able to make it out that this person must be born around 25th of June. So now we had the year and we have the date also. So what about the ascendant? The sun's movement will also show you the ascendant. This the Kundali diagram that you see over here, so that also represents a clock, the physical clock kind of a thing. And based on the sun's position in the chart, you can have an idea when the what time is indicated, the time of birth is indicated in the horoscope. So sun is, when sun is here in the ascendant, it's usually 6 a.m. in the morning. And just keep on adding about 2 hours. So it is 8 a.m. And then here it will become 12 noon. So this is how you just keep on adding 2 hours. And since the ascendant, as you can see, the ascendant, this is the ascendant, which is Virgo. So the Virgo is the ascendant and sun is in Gemini. So that means then sun should be here. Right. So this is how you are able to construct the date, time and place. Sun is in Gemini. So sun is here. And this position of sun indicates the afternoon time, 12 to 1. 12 to 1, 12 to 2, I would say. So now we know that this person was born 1930, 25th of June in the afternoon. And ascendant also we know that ascendant should be Virgo. So we have pretty much all the information that is required to construct the horoscope. So let's go to the Jyotish portal and construct the horoscope. So based on the data that we had, 19 to 30, 25th June, and the time that we identified was 1 p.m. And the city is Vishakhapatnam. Right, so now we got the same Virgo ascendant and then the Virgo ascendant, and we find that Sun and Jupiter, that's what we noticed, they were in Gemini, and the Saturn was in Sagittarius. So this is from the, just based on some bits of information, we were able to create the horoscope. So since in that article the planetary degree was not given, but the author has mentioned about the star lord and sublord. So I also took the help of Ephemeris section, and for the year June 1930, as you can see over here, June 1930, time 1, and the Vishakhapatnam. And I was able to quickly match. You see, some of these things are mentioned by the author. Sun is in the star of Rahu and in the sub of Jupiter. So if you look at the 25th June 1930 over here, then you find that the Sun is in the star of Rahu and sub of Jupiter. Similarly, Moon is in the star of Moon and in the sub of Sun. So Moon is in the star of Moon and sub of Sun. So this is how you can quickly confirm that you are in the right direction. So that's all in this video, and I will see you soon with another video. Thanks for watching.